Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Booze.
Welcome, everybody.
How are you today?
Good.
And we're back with another exciting
Episode
of Balcones. These guys cannot stop producing different kinds of variations of their whiskeys.
They're out of control.
They're out of control. They need to stop.
No, they don't.
Can't keep up with them.
No. Don't stop.
Well, but they don't produce enough for us to... I never even knew this one existed. And it's not on their webpage. Alex stumbled on it at a liquor store. They've had stuff that I wanted so bad, and nobody has because they sell out. They need to slow down.
Focus, maybe.
Yeah, making me just get me right here.
You're getting overclimped.
Alex and I actually have a plan of going down. I think my wife's going to run with us. We're going to go down to Austin to pick up some stuff from a distillery there, and on the way back, stop at Waco. I was looking up at a review or prices because I couldn't find anything on the internet. I was looking at prices on this, and there's a New York liquor store that sells it, and they said it was from Waco, W-A-K-O, Waco.
Waco, Texas. Keith.
New York spells things different. But this is the Balcones Grand Cru. So it's a
collaboration.
Okay, it's a collaboration between Balcones and St. Andrews? St. Arnold Brewery for their Grand Cru. It comes in at a lot of money. I found it on the internet because I didn't know the price for about $50. Alex said she bought it for about $70, which is typical of Balcones. Balcones is usually about $60 to $70.
They cost some money.
Yeah. It's a 2-year age, and this particular one is marked at 62% or 124 proof. So we're just going to do a dropper full. No? I was fine earlier today, but...
We need the whole experience.
My sinuses are just...
Mine too are
going crazy today.
I think that's why some of the aroma I haven't been able to get.
So Grand Cru is a type of beer. Actually, it's actually a type of wine. It's supposed to be the top most exclusive wine in the Burgundy Valley of France. But Grand Cru can also be a beer. And I don't know really, and I'd like for you to leave that information down, the correlation between the Grand Cru wine.
You think they're aging it in Grand Cru barrels?
Yeah,
or?
The beer might be in a Grand Cru barrel, and then these guys are doing it with the Grand Cru beer barrels. I don't know. It would be really interesting to know this stuff because I don't know. But there's a lot of Grand Cru beers out there, so I'm assuming it has something to do with the Grand Cru wine.
It's got a nice color to it.
It does. Okay, here we go. 124 proof. I can already feel the hair growing on my feet. Oh, wow.
I got hair on my chest now. I said I got one hair on my chest now.
Ooh, wow. This is going to be hard. Very, very hard. Very, 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 very hard. You have... Okay, so it's a 1 barrel because it's $70 or it's over 50. Aroma, we both give it 4s. I find it very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
You can smell that pepper. The sweetness, I can't give you a descriptor of. It's not like it's a vanilla sweet or a molasses or a peppermint. So it's got to be that Grand Cru. I'm not familiar with Grand Cru.
It does got the cherry kind of.
A little bit, and I am getting a little bit of vanilla, but it's very unique. It's amazing. That's why I give it a 4. Flavor, I give it a 4.5. You only give it a 4. She's only a 4.
Only a 4. Jeez.
I find it, the pepper, the vanilla, and I'm getting the hints of leather to it, which I'm kind of attributing to that high proof knock on my tongue. And apparently there's something else there. Got to be that Grand Cru. I'm going to have to explore Grand Cru to add it to my flavor profile because this is super unique. It's like those whiskeys that you have a hard time classifying as whiskey because it's something different.
It's got a real thickness on your tongue. It
does. It's kind of like the first time a person gets cognac and thinks it's whiskey, and they're like, "Oh, this is really good," but it doesn't taste like whiskey. And they're like, "But it's a good whiskey. It's just weird." And then they're like, "It's not whiskey." And that's kind of what I'm getting with this. It's like this is something slightly different, but it is fabulous. But I have to give it a 3. It is knocking my socks off at 124 proof. It is strong.
I'm like, for 120
give it a
proof,
4.
It's a 4 because
it's mild. Okay, so here's our rating. Medium, mild, smooth. You're giving it a mild. This is not a mild bite.
For me, for that proof, it's not like... I've had 80 proof that were worse than this. This is like...
Oof. Rating is a 3 straight down, but there's no way this is a 3. We're boosting this 4 barrel.
Oh, definitely.
This is fabulous. I'm very upset because this is not a member of our bar. I'm pretty sure that Alex is taking it home. We've already discussed that you have to wear big boy pants to be able to put that in there.
Not leprechaun pants.
Ooh! Tell us what you think about Balcones in general. All of their different iterations. There's so many. And a lot of their very best are seasonal or one-times. So they have stuff that you can only get at the distillery as well. In fact, probably one of our very favorites of all times is a Juntos, a tequila, finished Balcones that is just absolutely amazing. So Balcones does not play fairly. They're expensive. They give you way too many almost awesome options. And then they give you stuff that you can only get in the distillery. They're not playing fairly.
And their options are you just hit and miss because they only make so much, and it's like...
Right. I think Balcones, they have their standards, but they're really into experimentation and stuff. So tell us what you think.
They're probably just like a bunch of guys like us that just like, hey, let's make this. Let's make this.
Okay.
And they sell it, though.
Yeah. Tell us what you think about Balcones. If you've had the Grand Cru, what you think. Tell us about Grand Cru in general, the difference between beer and wine. Because I don't know. You're not going to harm my feelings unless you're really a jerk about it. Just don't do that. Tell us what you think. Make sure that you hit the like and subscribe. Check out Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Make sure you subscribe. We get, like everybody on YouTube says, we have way many people watching the video compared to how many people are subscribed. It makes me cry. Oh wait, no, that's just sinuses. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And this is great whiskey. Yeah, she's not taking it.
Cheers.